So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. I was going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Messi. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Turkey clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's gone looking for safety. And he cuts out the supply. Igribayat clears. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 13 minutes is number 14.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Turns, and now the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Igribayat with the clearance. Great ball, and he's in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Çalhanoğlu gets over and intercepts. Now it's Rafinha. Well, played right into his path. Great challenge, time to perfection. Has a goal! Goal! Turkey! And they get themselves in front! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Turkey take the lead. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe plays it short, chooses to go, he's going for goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Israel really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now. Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Conte, this is... and he'll shoot here! So, third quarter of the game. And it's been taken short. Puts in a header! And again! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Israel, after 28 minutes is...
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's managed to get rid. Stoichkov, and it's Schneider, and here's Batistuta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Engages and forces him off the ball, and the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Big header! Lingered over it and the chance to counter had gone.
Batistuta cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
And he thumps it clear. Brilliantly cut out. Turkey have it back and can go again. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Israel get their fourth corner. Mbappe goes short. There's the header. Goal! Israel! And the comeback is complete. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 21, Stoichkov. Stoichkov. Stoichkov.
Israel go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's intervened well there. Works it forward.
Added time.
Batistuta. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He's got a side of goal. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Sneijder really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Mbappe with the short one. Gets his head to it! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. They've played it short. He rises! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Israel glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible.
Bellingham! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Çalhanoğlu. Fires from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Van Dijk. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He could be in here. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Stoichkov. Great ball if he can get there. Face to face with the keeper. There's the hit! Goal! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Israel go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Messi. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Stoichkov, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is a great pick out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
71,550.
Played back in. Has a look and has a go. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a lucky 7th corner. Mbappe with the short one. Great chance! Turkey have the chance to go the other way. He's having a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and
it's Sneijder! Rafinha.
if they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Moved on forwards. It's a pretty loose pass. Kututsu. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Stoichkov. Kututsu. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foden. Foden is alert to the possibilities, but he's through and all alone! Hits one!
Substitution.
Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. And here's Schneider.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Turkey making another change here.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Substitution for Israel. Number 21, Stoichkov. Number 15, Batistuta. Number 14,
Van Dijk.
Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 7.
Israel
Vinicius
still have the
Junior.
cards to affect this game.
Number 17, Didier
Messi.
Drogba. Number 13,
Ronaldo,
Bukayo
who does
Saka.
have an assist to his name. That is good strength. Now Van Dijk. That'll be a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Drogba, he has found the... Drogba! Oh, it's come loose. And he's gone backwards. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's ambitious. And that would have won it.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
So there's going to be another change here. Son Heung-min coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
And it's Messi. Van Dijk. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Drogba. Vinicius Junior. He gets big. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's quick to get it clear again. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
There will be 3
Saka
minutes
picks
added
it up out
time.
wide. Ayhan for Valverde, and the number on the board is 3. Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Kututsu, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. There's the hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Gets his pass away. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Shibasaki. That's really well cleared. Oh, that's a key interception. Adams goes on a charge down the left. Stoichkov. Oh, easy pickings there. And he welcomes it in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is a great pick out. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any...
Decent hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Kante. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
First quarter of an hour gone. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
In with the challenge. Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe. Real chance! Mbappe, not one to pass. Good effort from distance. Shibasaki. Kashima Antlers looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of...
He rises! Goal! Israel!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer for Israel after 23 minutes is number 15, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Schneider spots it and intercepts. Speculative strike. That's got her rattled. And back to the keeper they go. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Schneider. He's going to be disappointed with that. Always onto this. Stoichkov. And it's Batistuta. Shibasaki. Got a shot away. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Israel have their second corner now. Mbappe plays it short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, third corner of the game. Mbappe with the short one. Israel can try it again now. So their fourth quarter of the game. They've played it short. In by Conte. He's got tall. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
It'll be a throw-in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Just eases him off the ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Adams did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Stoichkov. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Stoichkov certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now the finish! It's in for the pieces! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Well, there's the clearance. No, that's been intercepted. Fiddles it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe looking to run onto it.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Shibasaki. Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How would you review the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Israel go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway.
Israel definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to...
And Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Mbappe goes short, and he's there to get it away. Bellingham, Messi, Mbappe, there's the delivery, keeper's dealt with that. Great chance! They've scored! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Batistuta, shot a goal! And more, and more, and more! And with that, he takes home the match ball. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's the throw. And here's Shibasaki. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Israel 3 up and in almost complete control.
This match was
Spread it left.
7,649.
Climbs up big. He's looking to set free a runner. And here's the chance to counter. Stoichkov. Oh, well played.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Batistuta being hunted in packs.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
He's found a way past. That's a nicely measured pass. Schneider. Now it's Stoichkov. That has ended up in no man's land. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's having a go! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw! He just absolutely speared that in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Number 40.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution in progress. Substitution for Israel, number 10.
So
Conte.
is this the start of a comeback?
Number 21, Stoichkov. Coming on the field, number 47, Phil Foden. Number 90,
Stood up well to him there.
David Villa.
Israel perhaps contemplating their next change here. And the shot! It's in! Right back in the game!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So there's going to be another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Just too much on that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he was alert to it.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That is good alertness. More and more pressure on the ball here. And he can clear it away. He's had it taken off him.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that is a nice touch. Pass is just off target. Another throw-in. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Schneider.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is Stuta! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Five minutes to add. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, it's Batistuta. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nicely aimed pass. And he welcomes it in. And that is that. Israel can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Batistuta on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Israel certainly produced a lovely blend of flair and industry to earn a result that was fully merited for me.
And now, please turn towards
That's
the
where we have to
screen
end
for a
it. From me,
special
Peter Drury,
presentation
and
featuring
my
our guest
co-commentator, Jim
performers today.
Beglin. A very good evening to you all.